Oh my Doge. Dogecoin, the troll cryptocurrency that started off as a joke, has made people millionaires. And it's got all of us thinking, I wish I'd bought it. Dogecoin has surged more than 500% in the last week and 7,000% in the last year. It started off as a joke, but now the whole crypto world are laughing. Dogecoin has become the GameStop of the crypto space. If you'd have invested $1,000 on April 13th, on April 16th, you'd have $6,142. Now I don't know about you, but that's some returns I would like to have. But what is Dogecoin? And how could a coin with a picture of a cute little dog on it make people so much money? Why has the price surged, and why are people spending so much money on something that was essentially a troll meme? And most importantly, where will the price go? With Dogecoin predicted to hit $1, is it too late to buy in, or have we missed the boat? So I'm so sad that I've missed out on Dogecoin. But if you could smash that like button, it'll make me feel so much better. So now you've helped me out for the YouTube algorithm, let's dive in and discuss what is Dogecoin. Dogecoin was created in 2013. It was first created as a joke. It was a sarcastic nod to the crypto community. Jackson Palmer, great name, bought Dogecoin.com. He then photoshopped a picture of a Shiba Inu to a coin with some Comic Sans text, and Dogecoin was born. He did this while he was working at Adobe, basically just as a bit of a troll to the crypto community. He was then approached by a guy called Billy Marcus after seeing the website, and he asked if he could develop the coin into being a full cryptocurrency. A real cryptocurrency with coins and tokens that people could actually use and trade. And that's how Dogecoin as we know it today came to fruition. On December 19th, 2013, Dogecoin jumped nearly 300% in value in just 72 hours, with a volume of billions of Dogecoins each day. This growth came at a time when Bitcoin and many other cryptocurrencies were banned by China. China decided to stop many banks investing into the cryptocurrency sector because of how decentralized it is and because there is no real government control. In January 2021, Dogecoin rocketed over 800% in 24 hours, attaining a price of 7 cents, as a result of attention from Reddit users encouraged by Elon Musk and the GameStop squeeze. Elon Musk has had a very significant impact on the price of Dogecoin, as he constantly tweets about it and promotes it on his account. In February, Dogecoin hit its all-time high of 8 cents following tweets from Elon Musk, Snoop Dogg and Gene Simmons. In March, Mark Cuban, who you might recognise from Shark Tank, announced that his team would allow the purchasing of tickets and merchandise with Dogecoin. Within 2 days, he announced his franchise had become the top merchant for Dogecoin, having carried out over 20,000 transactions. In April, Dogecoin and other cryptocurrencies have surged due to the public offering of Coinbase, which doesn't allow the trading of Dogecoin, but it gave it a boost in general. This created a trading volume of nearly 70 billion in the next 24 hours. So that's 70 billion of a troll coin traded in 24 hours. It's just so crazy to get your head around that. The market cap increased to 50 billion, making it the 5th largest cryptocurrency traded in the world. This crazy demand for Dogecoin led to an outage on the trading app Robinhood due to unprecedented demand. And since then it surged even more, and let's dive into why. So this is what's happened in Dogecoin in the last week. It was at 8 cents and now it's all the way up 39 up to 40 cents. In the last 24 hours it's gone up 26%, the market cap of 50 billion, the trading volume of 29 billion, which just shows you how crazy it is how much is being traded in the last 24 hours, 29 billion in Dogecoin. And as you can see, the price has been up, it's come down, it's spiking up, down, up, down, up, down, it's currently back on its way down, so it is extremely volatile. But what has caused this crazy surge in price over the last week? Well, believe it or not, it all started with this one crazy tweet from the American company Slim Jim. Get ready to go to the moon together, 1 week to go. We launched Doge Slim Jim on 420. Let's take doing only good every day higher. Doge and Slim Jim collaboration. Let's go Doge Army. And as you can imagine, the Doge community have jumped on this like a storm. They've created this cool little graphic just promoting it. It's had 2,000 retweets, 5,000 hearts, and it's been shared all over Reddit. So it's created this kind of snowball effect for the coin. Then a company called Kronos Advanced Technology jumped in and they acquired 600 million Dogecoin cash, which is just crazy. Now Kronos Advanced Technologies are essentially an air purifier company, and they've announced that they're going to accept payments for air purifiers and PPE supplies in Dogecoin, which has created this kind of snowball effect. So as one company joins in, people buy and buy, and it creates a snowball effect of it climbing and climbing and climbing. But the question is, where will it go from here? When will the hype stop, or will more companies dive in? A lot of people expected after Tesla announcing with Bitcoin that we're buying some that more companies would have jumped on board, but they just haven't. Some have, but not the mass adoption that it really needs to get that boost. And as an example, these things can change. So there's a tweet from Mark Cuban saying how he really likes Dogecoin and the presenter telling everybody to keep buying. But on the other hand, Cuban said in February that Dogecoin had no intrinsic value, but he bought a few dollars worth for his 11-year-old son, Jake. Regardless, he finds investing in Dogecoin to be fun. Now you've got to remember, these guys have got disposable income that they're not afraid to lose. For them, it's fun. If they lose it, they're not bothered. They'd probably throw the same kind of money on a sports bet or at a roulette table. And I wanted to share with you guys this really good quote that I've seen from David Kimberley at Free Trade. Dogecoin's rise is a classic example of greater fool theory at play. Dogecoin investors are basically betting that they'll be able to cash out by selling to the next person wanting to invest. People are buying the cryptocurrency not because they think it has any meaningful value, but because they hope others will pile in, push the price up, and they can sell and be better off and make a quick buck. The latest uptick in Dogecoin's price isn't indicative of any meaningful value the cryptocurrency offers. It's just a surge in interest from people looking to get rich quick. That can make for a fun bet, but it's not good investing. And if you're the one left holding the coin when the market tanks, you may regret taking a punt in the first place. So just remember, it's a case of people buying and selling, but you don't want to be the one that's bored here and has to sell here. So make sure you don't lose a lot of money that you're not afraid to lose. Now Dogecoin does enter this crazy cycle. So the more it grows, the more publicity it gets. And the more publicity it gets, the more the price surges. So it can be in this looping cycle of the price going up, more media attention, up, 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 up. So it could keep going and going and going. But with all this surging and tumbling, where's it going to go? Could it reach the moon like some people say? Or could it come tumbling back down to earth? Well, the answer is it's very difficult to gauge, and let me tell you why. Now the truth is, behind Dogecoin, it was never intended to do anything, so it's quite poorly designed. It was derived from an open source project based on Litecoin, and there was no limit on how many coins could be mined, whereas something like Bitcoin is limited to 21 million in supply. So as more are bought and the supply goes down, the price will go up. And that's what the whole Bitcoin concept is kind of based on, supply and demand. And that's why some people think the price is going to go so high. But with Dogecoin on the other hand, there's 10,000 coins mined every minute. And it was designed to be worth less over time. It was designed for people to actually spend and use it. The people who created Dogecoin are really surprised by the price, and they claim to not even own any themselves, which in my book is never a great sign. Although looking at the price now, I bet they regret that decision. And the weird thing is, the creators don't care as much about the coin as people like Elon Musk do. So then why do people think it's so good? Well, I think the truth is it's so innocent and it is a joke. People think it's funny, it's got no intentions, and it's not really meant to be anything. And I think that's why people think it's so cool. But it does show that people are willing to take a joke very seriously. But the question is, will the price surge again? Because really the main surge has happened and we've missed out on two big surges already. If you held it in December, you'd be looking at a fortune now, but we're not really in that position now. Elon Musk has already tweeted about it, which normally shoots the price of coins up. Mark Cuban's jumped on board, which also can shoot the price of coins up. While some things that could boost the coin up are things like if it got listed on Coinbase. That would give it a huge surge. And also, if we look at things like the Slim Jim example, if more companies come on board and adopt Dogecoin, whether it's a joke or not, it will help boost the coin. And it is really fun, Slim Jim boosting the coin, they're jumping on it to try and get some publicity. And I think it's a really clever play on their part. But the question is, will other companies do the same? I think there is the opportunity for a lot of companies to go into the space and use it as a marketing tool. They could see how well Slim Jim have done and think, well, why not us too? The question is, from a company's point of view, will it help them for publicity, or will it just make them seem like they're a bit of a joke? That's one of the problems I can see in terms of that. But if it does get this attention, there's nothing to say it won't keep surging. Now the question I'm sure you all want to ask is, Chris, are you buying it? Well, the answer is, no. Although I've seen the massive boost in it in the past, I really don't like to buy things after they've surged. Yes, in hindsight it would have been great if I bought it a month ago and held it till now, but in reality it was always a risk and there was no telling this was going to happen. If I would have invested $10,000, there's no saying it would now be worth $60,000 or it could be worth zero. I don't think there's going to be any mass adoption for the coin and it's never going to be really used in a big way. And you've also got to think at the price it's at now, even if it reaches $1, yes, you're doubling your money, which is fantastic, but it's not these crazy gains that we've seen before. For example, like I mentioned on April 13th, you would have literally done 6 times your money. And at that stage, it would have been a much bigger reward for the risk. At this stage, I can't see it going far past $1, but I may be wrong. But if you do want to invest in Dogecoin, I would hesitate caution. Just use money that you're not afraid to lose. Because as much as it could go up, it could come crashing down. Buy the dips and slowly edge your way into something like that. And remember, you really want to buy before the hype, not after the hype. But if you want some solid suggestions on what you should invest in, make sure you subscribe and follow along, because I'll have plenty of those to come. If you haven't already, there's a link down below to sign up for free trade. You get a free share up to $200, and let me know which free stock you get. So I hope this has answered all of your questions, and if it haven't, please comment down below and I'll try my best to answer them. And if you do invest in Dogecoin, I hope you go to the moon. See you next time.